Our world runs on oceans. Almost 80% of global trade moves across the seas. That's why every superpower, from the United States to China, competes to control major trade routes. But very soon, one unexpected country could disrupt this balance, and that country is Canada. At first glance, Canada might not look like a future trade superpower, but when we zoom out, the picture changes. With the world's longest Arctic coastline, ice-free ports, and a strategic location between Europe, Asia, and North America, Canada holds a key advantage. And the biggest factor? The Arctic. The Arctic region, stretching across the northernmost part of the globe, touches several countries. Canada's northern territories sit at the heart of it. Alongside Canada, Denmark controls Greenland, Iceland has islands inside the Arctic Circle. Norway owns Svalbard, Sweden and Finland extend into the Arctic North. Russia commands a massive 15,000-mile Arctic coastline, and the United States entered the Arctic Club in 1867 by purchasing Alaska. But why is the Arctic suddenly so important? The answer lies in melting ice. As climate change opens up the frozen sea, new shipping routes are emerging, routes that could rewrite global economics. Two in particular stand out: the Northwest Passage and the Northern Sea Route. The Northwest Passage links the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans through Canada's Arctic archipelago. For centuries, explorers dreamed of it. In 1906, Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen finally navigated it after a 3-year journey. But it wasn't until 2013 that a Dutch container ship used this route for commercial trade, saving 4 days of travel time and nearly $80,000 in fuel costs compared to the Panama Canal. Here's why this matters. Once the ice clears enough, regular container ships will cut thousands of miles off their journeys. For example, ships traveling from Japan to Western Europe currently sail 13,000 miles through the Suez Canal. The Northwest Passage route would shorten that by about 6,000 miles, saving time, money, and fuel. That's revolutionary, and whoever controls this route controls the future of world trade. But the politics are complicated. Canada claims full ownership of the Northwest Passage since it runs through its islands and coastline. The United States disagrees, arguing it should be an international waterway free for all. Meanwhile, China, though not an Arctic country, has declared itself a near-Arctic state. It's already investing in icebreaker ships and sees this route as a way to secure its export-driven economy, bypassing choke points like the Strait of Malacca and the Suez Canal. Russia is also in the picture, pushing its own Northern Sea route along its Arctic coast, with strong backing from China. That leaves Canada in the middle of a geopolitical chessboard, caught between US pressure on one side and Chinese and Russian influence on the other. For Canada, though, the stakes are massive. Even today, sea trade is vital to its economy. In 2022 alone, Canadian ports generated $150 billion in revenue and supported hundreds of thousands of jobs. If Canada gains control of the Northwest Passage, it could become a global trade hub, rivaling the Panama and Suez Canals in importance. Of course, challenges remain: ice, harsh weather, and international disputes. But one thing is clear: as the Arctic melts, the world's trade map will melt with it. And in that new map, Canada could stand at the center. So, will Canada truly rise as a global trade superpower? The answer may depend not only on geography, but on geopolitics.